Buongiorno, ciao a tutti, I'm Aaron here at 99 Problemi, and today I have a video for you on the presente indicativo, the indicative present tense of irregular ARE verbs. And so I'll be looking at how to conjugate the verbs andare, to go, dare, to give, fare, to do or make, and stare, to be or stay or remain. As always, there are exercises at the end of the videos, so stay on for those and reinforce what you've learned. So if you're coming to this video from my previous two videos on the present tense, this is where things get irregular and we break all the rules and learn how those first irregular verbs are related to these irregular verbs and how these irregular verbs are just very different and the rules that you've just learned just don't apply. So it can be a source of frustration, but stick with it and work on it, and you'll see that these verbs that are extremely common in Italian actually become easier and easier over time. So to that point, in forming these verbs, let's take a look at andare. Your instinct as somebody who knows how to form regular verbs would be to chop off the ARE when you create the and stem here, and then you start adding your endings, and then you create something like ando, which is what beginners do all the time, forgetting that andare is irregular and that the first form is actually vado. So get rid of those, get them out of your mind, and learn that when you see andare, you have to do something completely different. And that is this. The full conjugation of andare is vado, vai, va, andiamo, andate, vanno. So, and there are the subject pronouns on the left. If you don't know those by now, spend some time learning those. They are in order from top to bottom. I, you, he, she, we, you all, and they. So vado is I go, vai is you go, va, he, she, or the formal you goes. Noi andiamo is we go, voi andate is you all go, and loro vanno is they go. Notice that one of the major differences you're going to see here with these ARE irregulars is that the third person plural has the N, double N in the they form. But you could see in white, those are the typical ARE endings. So really what you're learning here is how the stem at the beginning changes in the verb and creates this irregularity. Notice too with the noi and voi form that there are two forms that are actually totally regular. They're formed by chopping off the ARE and adding the endings, and those are the noi and voi forms. This is just for andare in this video. There are other verbs that do this, and when they do this, they're referred to informally in some books as boot-shaped, because they create a little boot-looking shape if you do them in that horizontal verb box. So if that's helpful for you, great. That's just another way to remember the patterns that these irregular verbs have. So if you're comfortable with andare, you can go on to the next one, which is fare, to do. And that's faccio, fai, fa, facciamo, fate, fanno. And major difference here is that instead of, say, fo or fiamo, which is what you would think that those forms would be in the io and noi forms, you've got faccio and facciamo for this. So they add that ACC in there. And that's just a major regularity, and you'll get more comfortable with that over time. But really, you just have to learn that. Dare is the next one. That's to give. Do, dai, da, diamo, date, danno. And there, the major question mark is this A with the accent over it. And so that's the major irregularity with that. The next one is stare, And this one is fairly regular as verbs go. There's really only one major difference, and that's in the to form there with this AI. But in 1 second, you'll see that all of these have this in common, that the to form actually adds an AI at the end. So andare is vai, V-A-I, and fare is fai, dare, dai, and stare, stai. Of course, the other commonality that all of these have in common is that they have a double N in the they form. Okay, so those are those 4 verbs. Write them down in your notes. Create flashcards. Say them out loud to yourself. Do whatever you know to be effective for you as a learner to get these into your head. And you really should do a good amount of learning and memorizing these, as well as using them in conversation if possible, because these are going to come up constantly, and it's really useful and important to have them down so that you can communicate more effectively. Okay, so the exercises for this work like this. So the number 1 is dare, and the answer is dai. So for whatever subject pronoun, you write down the form that corresponds to that verb. So if you pause the video right now and you can work through all of these, write them down on paper, and then I'll go through them and check them off. Also, if you have see one of those magenta minus signs that the arrow is pointing to, that means to make it negative. And all you have to do is put non in front of the verb. And that's what that is. Okay, so give it a pause, and when you're done, you can move forward and figure these out. Okay, so we're back. And for number 2, io andare is vado. 3, tu non vai. 4 is noi fare, that's facciamo. 5, non stare is non stiamo. 6 is voi andate. 7 is loro stanno. 8 is lui non dà, with the accent. 9 is tu fai. 10 is do. 11 is non va. 12 is non stai, excuse me. 13 is noi andare, which is andiamo. Noi dare is diamo. 15 is stiamo. 16 is da, with the accent. That's the U formal. 17 is tu fai. 18 is sta. 19 is fate. And 20 is stai. Okay, if you have any questions about those, write your questions in the comment field. And grazie for watching here at 99 Problemi. If you would like to find me on Facebook and Twitter, it's 99 Problemi, and you can always subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to get updates as the videos are uploaded. Ok, grazie tante, ciao!